It's time now for Talk of the Town, brought to you by the Ozarks team of Century 21 Lemac Realty. Talk of the Town brings you the latest in upcoming events, intriguing stories, and valuable information. Now, here's your host, Sammy Raycraft.
Well, it's a start of a brand new year, and joining me on the phone, I've got the library director for the Marion County Library, Dana Scott, on the phone with us. Dana, did you have a good holiday season with your family?
Oh, I really did. It was really nice. We even had about 10 deer in our yard on Christmas just saying hi, and so I got a lot of good pictures of that. So if you haven't been to the library to check out my pictures, you come on in. Even if you're not coming in to look at the books, you can come in to look at my deer pictures.
Well, sounds like not only the library is a friendly place, sounds like your home is also very welcoming.
True.
And I know you guys are always welcoming, and you've got some new programmings coming up for this new year.
We do. Let me touch on some of the ones that are our old favorites and just kind of remind people that we are having Bite into Books on the fourth Wednesday of the month. If you can check out our newsletter on marcolibrary.org, it shows you all the pictures of the books that we're going to be reading for the next few months. So we're pretty excited about that. We always have hot beverages provided, and sometimes Bite into Books overlaps with our other neat program, which is loom knitting. So some of our Bite into Books people are now loom knitting, and some of our loom knitting folks are loom knitting and talking about the book that they read. So we have a nice crossover there. And if you don't like to read, that's okay. You can come in and just knit. And if you just want to knit, or if you just want to read and talk about the books, you can come over to that side of the library. But we encourage everybody to kind of work together on that. But right before loom knitting every Wednesday, we have Grannies Who Game, and that's at 10 o'clock. And I will tell you, sometimes that overlaps to everything too, because some people just don't want to quit gaming in this library. We've had some really good times. Last week, we played some Grandpa Beck games, and if you haven't played any of those Grandpa Beck games, you need to come on in and check some out. They're nice and easy for the whole family, but they also have a little bit of an attack feel. So if you want to be vindictive, you can be that way, or you can just be nice and play the game. So, but we teach you how to play those games before you check them out. So if you want to take some home and you're just a little bit nervous about, you don't know where to begin, we will give you a quick tutorial before you walk out the door. We also have game night. Wednesdays are so busy here. Again, we've got Grannies Who Game at 10. We've got loom knitting at noon. Once a month, we have the Bite into Books at noon. And then we have game night on the fourth Wednesday of the month at 5:30. So we keep the library open just for those gamers to play some new games or some old favorites. And we still have virtual games every Tuesday. So if you want to play some games online, whether it be at home or at the library, you just come on in or give us a call and we can show you how to get started. And it's straight on our Discord channel. And we can show you how to get on there, and Board Game Arena, which is a free account to play all the games online. And I don't want to forget the teens. We encourage the teens to come in every single day. We just want to see those teens coming in and enjoying themselves here at the library. Nice, safe place. We've got computers for them to use. We've got a space for them to be loud and play Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, or Wingspan. We'll play it all. I also want to talk about our new program. It is every Wednesday. Again, Wednesdays are huge, at 3:45. So right after school, we have Kids Corner. And we're going to have stories, activity packs, games, puzzles, crafts, and all different kinds of things. We might even have some snacks. So it's always good to have food when kids are coming in. So we're starting that next week when school gets back into session. And we just encourage all kids of all ages to come to that. And we've got some littles that are over there in the story time area. I'll take those teens and tweens and I'll take those to the teen section, and we'll play some bigger games for that group and do some activities with the teens. So all ages, come on in after school on Wednesday. We'd love to see you. We also have a program right now going on that all those teens out there, if you check out a movie, you get a free popcorn to take home with you. And all the kiddos, if you check out a book, you get a free cookie.
How about that?
So I know, right? We've had the UPS guy. He's been wanting some of those cookies, so we just encourage him to check out the books. So we try to sneak him one because he does help us out with the UPS deliveries and all that. We couldn't do a whole lot without him. But so that's what we're doing this month. Now, I do want to prepare you next month because it's February and it's all lovey-dovey. We've got Blind Date with a Book. We're bringing back an awesome program where we're going to wrap the books. You don't know what you're checking out, and you're going to take it home, and you're going to hopefully read it and bring it back and let us know what you thought of the book. And you can be entered into a raffle. And we haven't decided if we're going to do some tasty treat or if we're going to have something made like another Afghan or a hat, something like that. We haven't completely decided that, but you will be entered into the raffle. We're also doing Blind Date with a board game. So we'll have some board games wrapped up as well. So if you're not a big reader and you want to play some new board games, that's the way to get started.
Well, it sounds like a lot of activities going on over there at the library, and it sounds like it's a good time to encourage people if you're going through that wintertime slump that a lot of us feel and you need to try something new. Maybe you're like, I don't know about looming or playing all these video games. What would you say to those folks?
I would say, come on in and give it a shot.
Give it a shot.
We give it a shot. We have a lot of people that show up for our Granny's Who game and even our game night, and they just observe. They want to see, do I want to even participate? And 90% of the time, they get right in there and start participating by the end of it all, or they come back the next week once they've got a little bit more courage on them. But we take it slow for everybody. So we just want you guys to have a good time when you come in here. We want it to be a nice, safe, comfortable place. Got some hot chocolate, coffee, tea, and you've got some great staff in here that are going to keep you company as well. So we would love to see you.
Absolutely. I get the sense that you guys work very hard over there at the Marion County Library to create a real sense of community for the people that visit.
Thank you. We do try. We feel like it's a nice home over here.
Well, always great to visit with you, Dana. I hope you guys have a wonderful month. I hope you can, I don't know if you ever get a slow down time. It sounds like you're always just go, go, go over there, but that's what keeps that library dynamic over there in Marion County.
That's right, dynamic. That's a good word for this little library over here. Well, it's always nice talking to you, too. Thank you so much for reaching out to me today.
We'll visit with you next time. Thanks.
All right.
You've been listening to Talk of the Town, proudly brought to you every weekday by the Ozarks team of Century 21 LEMAC Realty.